Alright, so another unboxing. This one is a retail hookup, a little alley-oop from Mr. Harden, who generally seems to come in clutch when it comes to raffles of shoes that I want, but I have no chance of getting. So yeah, again, he's come through, and then they just arrived. Get the box open. Making a right peg zero of this. And you can probably, well, you guys can definitely tell what it is now. Right, so you can see it's the end clothing from the most recent drop, Diadora drop. So you can see the end clothing, the Limonchello and the grappers, the lemons and the grapes, and the Diadora on the box. This special edition box is really nice. Really nice. And then you can see here, straight from end, UK 11, which is TTS for me. Mr. Harden slipped them on his feet for a second, said that he reckons true to size is good. Although I have seen in the Facebook groups and Diadora talks, guys saying that this pastel yellow or the Limoncello colorway does fit a bit snugger than the grappers, which is a bit weird, but whatever. And so you can see it. And I have 4 other v7000s ranging in a UK 11 or UK 11.5. So they're generally the 2 sizes. But with Dias being so limited and generally difficult to get, I've tended to go 11.5 if it's the only thing I can find and I really want the pair, you know. So, okay, enough lollygagging. Let's get into the box. Or into the pair even. It's a nice branded paper. That was pretty sweet. And Diadora and a couple graphics. They always do a good job, bang up job of presenting everything really nicely. Again, these haven't touched the ground, so don't judge for putting them on the dining room table. Well, I mean, you can if you want, but whatever. And then this, so before I go into the kicks, this is a wee little shot glass. I thought was a great touch given the theme of the shoes. You can see that there on screen, Diadora and end branding, just a typical kind of shot glass. So it's coming up to summer. I tend to do a lot of shots in summer, so I'll be christening that bad boy at some point. Getting some tequila in there. Fucking hell. Okay, so onto the shoes. I'm just going to lay one of them down sideways so you've got that view there. And then I'll have a look at this, the right shoe. So, what do I think? First thoughts. Okay, there's a spare pair of yellow laces. In typical fashion, it's very difficult to get I guess a cotton lace, flat cotton lace, and nappy or battery suede to be exactly the same shade because they're very, very different materials. They look pretty close. They look pretty bang on. But I think I'm going to stick with the whites. For sure, I'm going to stick with the whites in here. You have more of the same brand, the same kind of thing with the end in Diadora, and that same kind of imagery in the background, and then a little bit of chin action. White, flat leather, Diadora stripes on that side, and then grey here. Alex was saying actually, Alex Harden at least was saying that he thought that this would pop a bit more if it was in that white. I kind of agree, for the most part. That is a bit more striking. So yeah, so then on the backs, that's a really nice touch. So you've got end on one side and then the lemon on the other side, which looks pretty sweet. Yeah, special edition. See, insoles, which most of these types of pairs come with, and these are leather lined, which from a sizing perspective can make a fairly big difference generally with stuff. Yeah, the insoles look really nice. I think it's an extension of that kind of the design on the box. So you've got the branding of the two brands in there. You can put it in here, that kind of leather lined kind of thing. Yeah, really nice. Really, this is like the second I saw them, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for those. Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, the other thing here is the green on the tongue. The Diadora v7000 on here. Yeah, this is just a striking color. I think it's like not your typical kind of shoe. I don't really own yellow sneakers at all. Trying to get the yellow toe Jordan 1s later this year. I think they will be the second after these, the second pair. So yeah, so that's the pair really. I'll just pop them down in a couple angles just to wrap up really. I guess like it's this typical thing where the factory lacing from all brands tends to look really crappy. So like I'll only really be able to kind of give my opinion on what they look like once they've been relaced and put on foot. Because this is, I definitely wouldn't be wearing my lacing like that. It's like really tight. But yeah, there's the top view. The sides. I'm showing the back already. And then this kind of, I guess, beigey, tannish kind of colour on the bottom there as well. Oh, they are really nice, a very good addition to the collection. I'm very happy.